Bro, here's a question for everybody, and if you have, don't spoil it. Has anybody seen the Five Nights at Freddy movie yet?
No, I'm not.
So just Wasaki.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask you one question, only one question, and it's kind of spoilery, but I promise you it's not a big spoiler. So is everyone okay with me asking this question?
I don't care.
Do they at any point in time use that like really popular song that you hear on TikTok all the time called "Can't Wait to Meet You"?
I think so. I don't remember.
Motherfucker.
No. Can I just say one thing? Gary held on one particular part for the movie.
I'm listening.
Even though it's technically not a spoiler because it was used in a lot of marketing, not on TikTok or anything, but that's what they put in the movie. They put the original Living Tombstones song. They put the
nice. Fucking nice. All right, that's all I want to know. We'll stop talking about it. What we can talk about here is something I think everyone appreciates. One Piece.
What? Okay. One Piece. Are you implying you started it?
No, we have not started it. But I was just curious, while we're here, what's everyone's favorite One Piece character, and then why?
Everybody's like me.
Listen, I promise, look, this is the last vacation we're doing. We're going to see a house. I'm out in Tennessee right now getting ready to go look at a house tomorrow. After this, I'm chilling.
All right, my favorite One Piece character. You know what? I could easily go for Straw Hat, but I'm not going to do it. Mark D. Peach, Blackbeard.
Okay.
Base.
Coming in fucking strong. Even I know who Blackbeard
He
is.
is a subversive villain.
You know what?
I'm not what I expected. And he always delivers the goods. Something dope to tell is always happening whenever Blackbeard.
Okay.
That man means business.
Wasaki, who's your favorite One Piece character?
Brooks, the
skeleton
on the and the musician on the Straw Hat crew.
All right, so don't spoil too much.
I like his general vibe, and he's very funny.
Did he eat a devil fruit and become a skeleton?
Yeah, it's a fruit that basically, when you die, your soul can refine your body and give you a second chance at life. The problem was he spent so long trying to find his body. When he finally did find his body,
it was dead.
It already was skeleton. So yeah.
So did he eat the flesh fruit or the soul fruit?
I think it was the soul fruit.
I made those up. I'm glad to know.
Brooke, it's neither.
No?
It's called the revive fruit. I want to be careful.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Brandon.
Now let me say this.
Okay, go ahead.
I am still watching One Piece, but I'm trying to watch and enjoy the other members of the big three. Like I've watched through the first arc of Bleach.
Yeah? Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And I will say an unpopular opinion, of the big three main characters, I understand why people resonate with him the most. I still like him. Naruto is my least favorite.
Okay.
He is too preachy and too forgiving for my taste. Like, bro, you don't have to going with me.
I got bad news for you.
I'm sorry to say, I can just smell the beef between Josh or Kirby and Wasaki about Naruto.
No, dude, come on. Naruto's talk no jutsu is ridiculous.
It's just, I don't know. At first I was like, am I going to vibe with Ichigo? But honestly, I kind of do vibe with Ichigo.
Ichigo's awesome, dude.
Ichigo is chill.
The silent badass.
Like Guts.
All right, so Brandon, who's your favorite character from One Piece?
It's kind of hard, but I'm going to have to say either Ace or Jinbei.
Well, I was going to pick Ace, so I guess because we're not going to copy each other, I'm going to go with Zoro. I know, I'm basic.
No, actually, Dalton, do Jinbei. I'll do Ace. I like Ace.
Wait, Zoro's name is Jinbei?
I was trying to say someone who's not Luffy, because let's be real, Luffy's too obvious.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Luffy's cool, and, he's badass as fuck. He's just not my favorite character. See, I'm not fully into One Piece.
My favorite MC work of fiction ever, honestly.
Are you recording right now?
Yes.
Yes, man, sure.
I'm not super into One Piece, but the fights are good and the lore really fascinates me. So I'm trying hard to get into it.
Should I do an intro real quick?
Fuck it. I can edit around it. Do it.
All right, welcome, snot rags and fart noodles. Welcome to season of the.
We're live loaded like a hot potato, coming to your screen
Yeah.
via audio only.
I got kind of a bag on me.
The most retarded podcast you'll never watch, season of the glitch. Oh wait, and now a word from our sponsors. And we're back. Thanks for watching that ad. I'm gonna edit something in there. I'm gonna edit something in there.
Our sponsors are probably DeviantArt.
Say our sponsor was gonna be Ligma.
Ligma balls.
Guys, it's so sad that Steve Jobs died of ligma.
I thought Steve Jobs died because he kept shoving
sad
peach
that
pits up his ass.
Died of drowning.
Nah, Steve Jobs.
That is really sad about Matthew Perry.
Dude, I know. My wife loves Friends.
I respect the legacy he's had on American pop culture, even though Friends is not for me.
Wait a minute, though.
I poured out on a glass.
It sucks because everybody wants to be a Joey, but everyone's actually a Chandler.
I actually like Ross.
You have a good point, Dalton. I like Ross because he's a piece of crap. Like, I don't mind, like, I inherently think it is okay to like a character that's a piece of shit. It is perfectly
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's completely fine.
Shit.
Ross is kind of a narcissist, dude. Like, he makes a lot of selfish decisions. He's not really very considerate of Rachel half the time.
It's a toxic relationship.
We were on a break. I'm not giving Ross the pass.
I'm giving him the pass.
It was one night. Come on.
My interpretation, I think
if it was one fucking night.
No. Hang on. I'm siding with Irby.
I'll be real. My interpretation, I think every character in Friends is vapid and egotistical except for Phoebe and Joey.
Wait a minute. So
the other four,
I respect that statement.
And they're both just brain dead, to be honest with you.
It almost sounds like Friends is what devolves into Always Sunny. But anyway, I agree with Irby.
Yeah,
I think Ross jumped the gun. Dude, if they even if they were on a break, I think the same night you went on a break is way too soon to jump into bed with somebody else. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean I'm right.
Let me explain personally. Let me explain. I'm the one who I understand Ross's character inside and out. Let me explain why.
Are you Ross?
You should give Ross the pass.
Oh, you are Ross. I forgot. You're Ross with Sime.
Yeah. Okay, let me explain why you should give Ross his pass. Ross is in love with Rachel, right? Rachel is his dream girl.
Okay.
So when your dream girl says, "Let's take a break," inside you see the way you feel is, "Oh, the break means we're done. I'm never getting back." So Ross is torn apart. Okay. Yeah.
So go home and masturbate.
He go to a bar to drink his sorrows away. He ended up in the bed with another woman. He did not think that they were going to get back together.
Oh.
But Josh, you have to remember, isn't it fair to say a lot of Ross's shitty selfish action, or why Rachel needed a break in the first place?
Yes.
Ross did a lot of shitty things, man.
He was also very toxic and clingy.
Like what? What was the shitty things he did? Explain.
He fucked that girl from the copy.
Rachel, impregnating multiple different women, being a deadbeat father.
Whoa. He never impregnated one woman. What are you talking about?
He impregnated 2 women. Rachel and the lesbian.
Well, Rachel, yeah, but that happens way
Plus,
later before
if I'm not mistaken, the whole reason he got Rachel pregnant that night was because he manipulated her into having sex with him.
No.
Pretty sure that's how it went. And the only reason I'm going to fight you on this one is because my wife is a Friendsaholic, and that's her background noise. So I've seen Friends more than I ever fucking wanted to. You understand this, right?
If I remember correctly, she gets pregnant in Vegas.
No.
My roommate My roommate was kind of like your girlfriend, Dalton. My old roommate, he rotated between Friends, Seinfeld, and The Office. But I will say, for me, Seinfeld was the best of the three.
I hate
I
Seinfeld.
respect that. Seinfeld is pretty good. I'm pretty sure he got her pregnant in the Vegas episode.
It happened
Not
in the
wrong.
apartment that originally was Chandler and Joey's. He took advantage of her. It's not like he raped her, but essentially he put on a tape or something and tried to prove a point about sex. And next thing you know, they ended up fucking, and she's pregnant. But there's an episode where he kind of comes out and admits that he set things up to play out that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's
To
a
be
fake.
fair,
It's
I'm
a fake
also
bunch of
willing to
people that
go
don't
on the record
exist.
and say I don't think Rachel's a very good person either.
Oh no, she's
That's
terrible.
what's interesting. The reason I feel Friends doesn't age well, I think of most of their actions, and I'm like, I don't think they're good people.
They're not. That's the point of Friends.
Which
They're
goes
people
back to what I
supposed
said. It's a prequel to Always Sunny.
Yeah. And then the one thing I will say in general to Friends, or I'll say to Ross, is this. Another statement I'll say is Ross just has funniest fucking moments. Like the episode where Joey and Chandler and Ross are in the travelogue, and Joey defends Ross, but it was muffler misfiring.
Oh yeah.
Or when he takes home the sandwich from Thanksgiving and his boss ate it
and threw half of it away. Yeah. Hey Brandon.
Yeah.
Why don't you take lead of this and pick the next subject matter for us?
Okay, well, considering we're so close to Halloween, what's everyone's top 5 horror movies to watch at Halloween?
Big Dick Randy.
Bro, really gotta do that.
God.
I mean, that's hard, man. But okay.
Hang on. Let's start with Irby.
I need to think of 2 more. I have 3 of them down.
Okay, Brandon, do you have your 5 ready to go?
Yes, I do.
All right, Brandon, lead the pack, you sexy bitch.
Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, Uncle D.
Uncle D's sick.
Halloween 1978.
Classic.
Alien 1, The Thing, 1982. So John Carpenter's The Thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, a bit of a guilty pleasure, but Death Proof.
Okay.
And then to end it off, I'm gonna have to say, to be completely honest with you, Halloween 2018.
That's a good one. So that was 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
No order, but 1 to 5.
Okay. Wasaki, do you have your 5?
Yeah, I do.
Go for it.
Number 1 is Black Christmas. Number 2 is Trick or Treat.
Good.
Number 3 is Nightmare on Elm Street. Number 4 is VHS. And number 5 is Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Okay.
Man, VHS had one part where there was this girl that was very, like, these other girls were, like, really mean, and they played a prank on her where they buried her in a casket and dirt was shoveled on her. And that's like my worst nightmare. I was horrified by that.
Yeah, that's VHS 1999. And making another one go VHS 1985.
Oh.
Yeah. Which I have VHS 1999 on DVD.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting concept for sure.
You should watch them all.
I should.
Shoulda. All right, Irby, you got your 5?
I have my 5, but I'm not doing in order.
Okay.
This is just what I would say I think people should watch on Halloween. Let's start off. Everyone's got horror, but I'm going to suggest a horror comedy. Y'all got to watch at least once in your life, Young Frankenstein.
Seen it. Love it.
Love that movie.
Yeah, because it's partially because it's proof that black and white doesn't mean that there's no innovation of lighting. And the sets look so grimy and so fantastic. Okay, Evil Dead Dead 2. If you want to watch the first Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, you will not be disappointed. I'm just picking what I genuinely think is the
Evil Dead
best.
2 is one of
Fuck
my
yes.
favorites. I agree.
Okay, Scream. Always Scream.
Damn it.
The first one? Or...
Yes.
DOG.
Okay. Alright.
Halloween. This is self-explanatory.
No. It's...
And I'm going to say The Shining is my all-time number one.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. I love The Shining.
Alright.
Alright, so mine's a bit out there, so I don't need judgment. You ready? In no particular order. Dead Silence. I always feel like that's I feel like that brings the chills. Rob Zombie's Halloween, the first one.
Really?
Never seen a Rob Zombie.
The Rob Zombie Halloween was a decent take on the first one. The second one sucked.
You gotta watch House of a Thousand Corpses.
That one's not on my Halloween pick, but now here's one that's not as scary, but it's definitely a Halloween film. Hubie Halloween. Fucking love that one. We watch it every Halloween. Hubie Halloween's A1. I'm trying not to pick ones you guys did, but Trick or Treat is a fucking must. Like, that's just an essential. And then number 5, like not number 5, but like the last one for me, Goosebumps number 2. Haunted Halloween.
Okay.
It's got the Halloween vibe, and if I was going to put on movies all day, that's the kind of shit I want playing in the background. But those are my choices for 5 movies I'd watch on Halloween. I like that. That was a good subject.
Even like for me, like the ones I picked, like those just the ones I could think of off the top of my head.
Those are classics, though. You picked good ones.
I would have probably picked Trick or Treat, to be honest with you, instead.
Wasaki picked Trick or Treat. It's all good. All right, so hey, how about this? Since we're talking about Halloween, what do you guys do? Like, if you happen to be lucky enough to have the day off, how do you spend your Halloween day going into Halloween evening? Like, what's your routine? Starting with Irby. Like, do you have any traditions?
First off, I would like to say, as I've gotten older, I've noticed people in our age group, unless the day falls on Halloween, most people do something on Halloween the weekend before.
Halloween weekend.
And then the day of. The weekend before Halloween, unless it's on Halloween, I noticed that's when people get the partying and the social stuff out of your system.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm home chilling, I try to at least watch something. Some episodes of Goosebumps, some Halloween. I usually like to have a friend over and watch something.
Yeah.
But it's never consistent for me. It changes every year. I might try to do like maybe a horror-esque like anime this year.
Okay.
Pound of the Giant.
Jinjuito, anything.
Insects. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Soul Eater.
I don't know if there's like a routine per se.
Not really horror, but okay.
All right.
I mean,
Brandinsky. What's your routine?
Probably, to be honest, if I was, say, in school again, it'd be do whatever's going on for school, and then go trick-or-treating at night, go to my grandparents' house, get all dressed up and everything. But the last couple years, I've noticed that this is probably going to sound really stupid, but this is just the tradition that I've always had since I was a little kid, was watch Treehouse of Horror every year. I have to. I don't watch The Simpsons anymore. I only just watch The Simpsons for Treehouse of Horror. That's it.
Okay.
dude, the one where Homer became like this huge blob was so weird. Like he ate Dr. Phyllis and the
Yeah, that was 2006, and
that was so weird.
Can I be completely honest with you? I literally have watched every Treehouse of Horror that has ever came out, and I can be honest with you, if you show me like a clip from them, I could probably tell you what year it came out.
Nice. All right, Wasaki, what's your Halloween routine? Your Halloween, if you will.
I make a Halloween-inspired alcoholic beverage that I will drink throughout the night.
Lovely.
Well, this year is called Witch's Brew. It tastes like green apple and Jolly Ranchers.
Nice.
I usually watch some horror movies. Let's see. Play a few horror games, invite a friend over. Hand out candy.
Yeah,
But mainly just chill, you know?
Yeah, I got you. So for me,
I just kind of watch YouTube horror videos.
So for me, I always try to take Halloween off because to me it's just a special holiday. But I usually get up early. I'll go get some kind of pumpkin-ass drink. This year I'll be getting it is a mocha cookie crumble frappuccino, but I'm going to sub the mocha for pumpkin, so it's called a pumpkin cookie crumble. I'll usually get like a pumpkin muffin or a pumpkin donut to go with it. If I don't go thrifting looking for horror, I will pop on Goosebumps and let that play throughout the day. If I will go usually visit some family, I'll pick up a bag of candy. I always order the Papa John's Halloween pizza, which is like this thin crust little pizza that's shaped like a pumpkin. So I order one of those. I'll carve up a pumpkin as the sun sets, and I usually queue up the original Halloween and let it play in the background as I hand out candy. Usually. That's my Halloween.
I will say my favorite function of Halloween, Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns and the Haunted Mask are a must.
I promise you, every Halloween I watch the Haunted Mask on Halloween. That's one of the things I do.
I do the same.
Same thing, but also I usually, if I was at my grandparents' house, I used to always watch Haunted Mask handing out candy usually.
Nice.
After trick-or-treating.
All right.
Whatever.
Well.
For me, I gotta say Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns because
I'm gonna put you guys on mute.
I know Fever Swamp is my favorite episode, but Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns is at least a respectable candidate for second place.
Yes, it is.
That episode is so good.
There were a lot of good episodes, but there was also a lot of bad episodes.
You know what? How about this? Because we're talking about Goosebumps and Halloween and stuff. How about our top 5 episodes?
Damn you, Brandon! That's so. I'll try.
Hey, Brandon.
I'm not doing it in order. I'll come up with 5. Okay. Let's see.
Doesn't have to be in order. I don't care if it's in order or not. I just 5 episodes.
That's a tough one.
Okay, Werewolf of Fever Swamp, Werewolf Skin,
yes,
Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. I'm gonna go with. Okay, those are 3. I am gonna say. I'm gonna throw a wild card. I actually love the episode of You Can't Scare Me. And I'll go Calling All Creeps because it's my favorite book.
Okay.
I think the episode has some flaws, but the twist did one thing better than the book. One thing I thought was weird about the ending in the book, we never went to Tasha.
Yeah.
Episode we did. I think that was a good call because you have this friend who followed this person this whole time, and then they basically say, enjoy the cookies, and turn everyone into these, like, rat lizard creatures. Don't you think it's kind of strange that in the book she had nothing to say about it?
That is strange.
Yeah. Okay, can I go?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, number 1, Madeline Dummy 3. Number 2, Nine Terror Tower. Number 3, Werewolf Skin. Number 4, Ghost Beach. And number 5, Werewolf of Fever Swamp.
Wow, Ghost Beach, huh? God damn.
Wow.
Not hating, just wow.
I like Ghost Beach.
We love those shitty.
Shut up! It's not shitty. They are.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. 2 of those are ranked pretty low for me, but I'm not talking shit. Brandon, go.
Alright. Haunted Mask 1, Haunted Mask 2, Werewolf of Fever Swamp, werewolf skin, and I'm gonna throw my own wild card into this, Attack of the Mutant. I'm just a sucker for that episode. I like books, and I've just always been a sucker for that episode.
Really? Okay.
I don't know why. Ever since I was a kid, it was like the one I used to rent from the library the most as a kid.
All right, here's mine then. Haunted Mask, obviously the first one. One Day at Horrorland. Werewolf Fever Swamp's awesome. Night Living Dummy 3, and then of my wild card is A Shocker on Shock Street.
Ooh, okay.
I like that one.
The episode is better than the book.
Yes, the episode's way better than the book.
Because the episode cleaned up the fact that we just do this jarring shift where the story's told in first person, then suddenly it's not. Like,
Yeah.
It was
doesn't
really
make any
weird.
sense. So yeah, the episode of Shock Street is definitely better than the book.
I think if I had a little mention, I would probably say Night Living Dummy 3.
Dude, Night Living Dummy 3 was the best. That one honestly scared me as a kid.
Which one?
Night Living Dummy 3. That one terrified the fuck out of me as a kid.
You know what's really stupid? You know what's one of the very first episodes that actually creeped the shit out of me as a kid, and looking back, I have no clue why.
What?
Monster Blood. I was like 6 years old when I first watched
too.
Monster Blood at like 6 years old did some shit to me.
Haunted Mask 2.
What did you think of Brandon? What did you think of more Monster Blood, where they took the story, they took a lot of the characters that would be predominant in the Monster Blood sequels, and they said, we're going to put all of you on an airplane. So this is basically Airplane with slime.
I liked it.
God, you suck. You suck. I was gonna say that.
Okay, I think it was better than the sequel would have been if they had made a Monster Blood 2 episode canon to the book. And I also like that, one, it was different. We never had a Goosebumps so they were in such a trapped enclosure like that. And it proves that if they wanted to, and I'm using the phrase if they wanted to, because they proved if they fucking wanted to, they could write a decent episode. So there's no reason Chillology should have fucking sucked.
Yeah.
There's some people who say Chillology is such good, great episodes.
Those people do meth.
I think
I agree.
I think part 1 of Trilogy is good.
It should have stopped there.
So much.
It could have stopped by. It would have been okay if it was just that one episode. She learned her lesson. It was done. It was open-ended, but it was done. We didn't need two more fucking episodes, which only made it worse. The episode where he fucking played.
I got a question to ask you.
What?
You need to watch Halloween when it was on, or watch Goosebumps when it was on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, dude, I got.
I did.
Because I was like fucking 3 years old. Hell yeah, buddy.
Dude, I'll never forget when they did those.
There was a time where the best things on Cartoon Network were Goosebumps and Naruto. Give me that, bro.
You guys remember? Obviously, Brandon's not gonna. But do you remember those like 70s? Do you remember those 70s style like chiller fucking trailers they make for the Goosebumps stuff coming out on Cartoon Network in the Halloween time?
Yeah, the Grand House.
Yeah.
Those were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaked me out as a kid watching those on YouTube.
I love those, bro. That was like, I remember one year, I went trick-or-treating, came home, sat in front of the TV, and I watched Night Living Dummy 3 and Night Living Dummy 2 that same night. And I was like, you know what? This is a good fucking night.
You know what's funny is, like, I remember as a kid, I remember watching those commercials on YouTube. They freaked me out.
They did good.
Like, they literally did. They freaked me out as a kid.
You know, it's funny.
I don't know why. I always liked them. They were really cool.
My best.
I think they're amazing.
I know it's not a big deal, but can I just say my brother's favorite episode from Goosebumps?
What is his favorite episode?
Click. His favorite episode was Click when he used to watch it with me.
Huh. Okay, that's cool.
You know, actually, that ending is really, really discomforting if you think about it.
Yeah.
No, it is.
The main character is trapped in an endless void of nothingness. That's discomforting.
Yeah, it's...
He fucked around and found out. Listen, though.
Okay.
Let's go back to when Goosebumps was on Cartoon Network. I had the best Halloween ever. It was my freshman year. I was 14. I had good grades, and Goosebumps was going to do an all-day marathon. And they've been advertising it all month. And back then, my family would all sit down and watch it with me. My little brother, my mom, my best friend. We'd all just sit down and watch it. So I told my mom about it, and she's like, you can skip school that day if you want to watch it. So I just got up at 6 a.m., skipped school, and I watched Goosebumps all fucking day. At least until I had to go to my dad's. So I watched Goosebumps for like a good 9-10 hours. And then,
Wow, we had a similar thing, Dalton, because
I did
same year,
not with that era.
well,
Halloween, and I got to skip school.
here's the best thing. So my dad told me I was too old to go trick-or-treating at 14, which, you know, I guess, it depends on the parent, whatever. So he told me to stay home and hand out candy. Instead, I left a bowl out with the take one, right? And I snuck out, and he was taking my youngest brother, who was like 2 or 3 at the time, trick-or-treating. So while he's taking around the neighborhood, I'm in a different costume. Me and my little brother go out, and we hit all the trick-or-treating and get it done. We come back, we sort our candy, we put all the junk candy in our bowl, like the take one bowl, and he had no idea.
Yeah.
So it was just like the perfect Halloween. And we finished with watching more Goosebumps. Perfect Halloween. Halloween of 2009.
Always more Goosebumps.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
What were you doing in 2009, Brandon?
I think 2009. What was I doing? I was in kindergarten.
Yeah, well, that was my perfect Halloween.
See,
Same
my
thing, I was one of my perfect Halloweens too. I have a couple perfect Halloweens. In my last
I think
Halloween,
I was still
20
trick-or-treating in
ago.
09.
My last time trick-or-treating, I was 20 years old, so.
Okay.
I was
tell me why
24.
there's not trick-or-treating adults where they hand out liquor.
I like
Tell me
that.
that's not a good idea.
Facts.
It should be.
Fucking
Yeah.
facts.
So I think my story, but mine wasn't really on Halloween. It was like the week before Halloween. So sucky part is actually this kind of was great and also sucked at the same time. So when Goosebumps was on the hub, I had a flu. And of course, I feel like garbage, so I'm doing absolutely nothing. And thank God for the hub. The Goosebumps gods said, you know what, Brandon, we got you covered. We're going to do an all-day Goosebumps marathon on the hub. Goosebumps in the
What do you
haunting
mean
hour.
by the hub? Like, did they put it on Pornhub?
No, I knew that was
No,
coming.
the
No.
hub.
The hub was a Disney XD thing.
Oh.
But I agree with you. Without hearing that nowadays, you hear the hub, you think, oh, Pornhub.
Yeah. I might have accidentally was on the wrong spot.
Oh, and speaking of the hub, here's a word from our sponsors. And we're back. Thanks for taking a moment to listen to that.
One of my friends said Halloween lost its luster as adults and Christmas is so much better. That is such cap. Christmas is mid.
I
Well,
love Christmas, but I'm going to be honest, it's my second favorite.
nothing beats... yeah, the Jewish kid can't talk about it. That makes sense.
I started Christmas too.
Here, look. I'm running out of time to record, so let's wrap this up with this. What's everyone's thoughts on trunk-or-treating? Let's start with Irby. Do you think it's ruining Halloween that kids don't go door-to-door anymore, and now they go to trunk-to-trunk because pedophiles?
Is that actually a thing?
Jesus, fuck. Yes.
Yes.
So they go to church parking lots, and they set up their fucking trunks, and they put spooky shit. It's so bad, dude, especially down in Florida. Like, we don't have kids go door-to-door anymore. They all just go to fucking parking lots on the weekend, not even on Halloween. They just pick a day,
No, dude.
and they just go trunk-or-treating. Okay. So, Wasaki, maybe you can talk about it, because you live in Florida.
And the candy adults hand out's not as good either.
Yeah.
So, like,
Wasaki, you know about trunk-or-treating, right?
It's stupid. It ruins Halloween. The whole point of Halloween is going in a costume to your neighbors' houses and threatening them to give you candy.
Not anymore.
Where's the part of threatening them if they're right there in front of you in a trunk? What are you gonna do? Trick or treat or apply your spark plugs? Come on!
Yeah, the whole point is they're trying to keep kids safe. They don't want kids to get raped anymore, or killed, or kidnapped, or...
Bro, who was getting raped on Halloween? I swear to God.
Somebody somewhere got raped on Halloween, and you know that, you fucker. Statistically,